Hi, I'm Sophie Wilson, and today I'm going to be honoring my mother and my best friend, Kathy Wilson. I'm going to start off by explaining a little bit about who Kathy is and where Kathy grew up. Kathy Wilson was born in Leonia, New Jersey, and spent her entire childhood there. She then decided when she went to college she was going to go to Columbia, South Carolina, and get her bachelor's in early childhood education. My mother dedicated 28 years of her life to educating middle school sixth graders. She made every sacrifice she could for those children, and those children were like one of her own. She knew that all the kids needed to be loved beyond measures and needed to feel like they were accepted, especially in the awkward stages of their lives. They knew that they could come to my mom, no matter the circumstances, to talk to her about whatever they needed to. She's had students she's met back in grocery stores that she taught 15 years ago that have told her what life changes she helped make at such a young age in their life, to get them not hanging out with the wrong crowd, to make sure they made smart decisions. And she was just the type of teacher that if a student didn't have school supplies and their parents couldn't afford it or their parents didn't care, she would make sure they had a pen or a pencil and paper to do their schoolwork. My mother also raised me and my brother in a single parent household, so she had to play the role of both my mother and my father. It wasn't always easy because when girls are in their hormonal teenage years, they hate every parent they have, and she had to get the hate from both mom and dad's point of view. But my mom never gave up. She always pushed me and my brother to reach our highest potential, and she motivated every single person around her, and she always made sure all of the ends were met, being a single parent, that she always made sure every holiday, every birthday, everything was celebrated, and we never had to go without feeling like we had a normal childhood. Some qualities that I want to talk about that my mom possessed is her caring quality, where she will give you the shirt off of her back and make sure that you are good before she is good. She also loves everybody beyond all limits. I have friends that feel like my mom is also a mom to them as a second parent. My mom makes everyone around her feel accepted and comfortable and loved, and they all know that if anything is wrong, that Kathy Wilson will be there for them and support them no matter what. She makes sacrifices not just here and there. She makes sacrifices daily. She always makes sure everything that I've ever needed in my life has been met. She makes sure that anybody she knows is taken care of. My mother would go without feeding herself to feed someone that she knew needed it. She is supportive beyond all measures, and I'm going to explain how she supported me through all of high school, making sure I didn't make any low grades, made sure everything that I did was right. And my mother sacrificed every day to make sure I could go to college, no matter how many times I changed my major, how many times I changed my mind. My mom always had my back and always made sure I felt like I knew I could do what I was going to do because I had my mom there. My mom's not just my mom. My mom is my best friend. She sacrificed everything for us in the past, and she continues to sacrifice everything for us in the future. There is no amount of thanks that I can give to my mom to make up for everything she's done for me and for everyone around her, but she literally just makes everything you do feel like it is the greatest accomplishment in the world and that you matter. So this is a couple of reasons why I wanted to honor my mom and explain to you who she is and why she's such a wonderful woman inside and out, making every person on this earth feel like they matter. And she's definitely somebody that I want to be when I grow up. I want to make sure I can be half the woman that she is. So thank you for watching, and that's why my mom is so great.